everybody, a very big good evening to all of you. So this is the part of my channeling where I'm going to channel for the rest of the world in English. If you are in a country or if you are basically an English speaking person or you understand the language, this channeling is for you. Now you could have any other primary language as your basic language, but if you understand English, this channeling is for you, and including India, whose channeling was given in Hindi because they also understand English. So this channeling goes for everybody in the world, basically, who can speak or listen or understand English. So I'm going to start with the channeling. So what I'm getting, folks, today is that the feminine is slacking up a lot. She's slackened her pace a lot, and she is sad, she is disappointed, and she feels that she doesn't want to do this journey anymore, and it is very difficult for her to move on this journey now because of all the wounds she has received in the 3D from the masculine twin. But what is happening here is that as the female is in despair and dismal circumstances and she's wanting to just go away from the journey and leave the journey, what is happening is that the masculine also is in similar kind of situations where he's in a release situation, releasing kind of an energy where he's releasing his parents, his mother, father, and he's releasing his old friends who are no longer a match to his frequency currently. So as he is releasing, he has that in the back of his mind that I am doing all this for our union. I am doing all this to reach to my feminine twin, So he is also working towards the union. So in contrast, when you are giving up and in dismal, despair-filled circumstances, what he is feeling, what is being shown to me is that the 10 of Wands, you can look at the card, you can look at that card in the Rider-Waite deck, 10 of Wands. When you are feeling this way, he is also wanting to just keep his burden down, He's also wishing that, okay, let me also leave the journey. This is the energy which is coming through, When he sees that his divine counterpart, when he feels energetically, he is feeling you energetically. Let me tell you very clearly. Very clearly. He is feeling everything that you're doing energetically. So when he feels that my divine feminine is also like, cut the crap, let it be, he is also coming into those kind of energies. So now he's working full work. 10 of Wands is shown. 10 of Wands is the extreme work card, like you are totally heavily in work, So he's heavily working towards the union, and when you, on the other hand, are getting into these energies where you're leaving everything, one reason for this, the universe is doing it with you, feminine, is that the universe is wanting you to detach, but also the con happening. The con happening with the detachment or the walking away is that the masculine is feeling this energy that you're leaving. So even if the detachment means that he's going to contact you because now you are detached, the con is that he's giving up on the journey too. Now I'll describe how he is feeling, Like I said, he's feeling like keeping the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, like he's, when you see the Rider-Waite deck and you see the 10 of Wands, he's about to keep it, but he hasn't kept it yet. So that's the energy of the masculine. So what I would advise the feminine to do at this point is that they're saying she should change her point of attraction. They're saying that she is in a very lower vibration. I always visualize the point of attraction here on your head, like your tentacles, you're emitting signals to the universe, and if you are emitting low vibration signals, and if you are in a low sad state, in your whole life, maybe in your profession also, and sad state won't just be in one area of your life. If you're sad in one area of your life, the resistance or the not allowing will move in all other areas of your life. So you can notice this, that sometimes when your work is not going good, your personal relationships are also not going good. Sometimes when you had a fight with your boyfriend or twin flame, the other areas of your life also get affected, So your point of vibration, your tentacles, the cockroach tentacles, are not giving a proper signal. That is what I am being told. Again, this correlates that you're feeling sad, disappointment, in despair, and your tentacles are giving out the signal. So the universe is picking up the signal, and also your masculine is picking up the signal because his gifts are also developed. Remember, he's also psychic, He's also telepathic, just like you. So don't think that he is a stone and you are the only telepathic psychic one, He's not a stone. So he's getting those signals also, and if you keep going on this path, he's going to keep the wands down and he's going to just sit there, Again, he will pick up the wands because there's, like I said, there's no leaving the twin flame journey. You can leave the journey, but the journey will never leave you. It will just keep following you like the cockroach with the tentacles is a very primitive organism and it never leaves the planet Earth. Just like that, if you have been chosen for the twin flame journey, it is never going to leave you. Never, never. Mark my words. You can try, and many of you might have tried also. And once you leave the journey, the signs, synchronicities, dreams, they blast your head like anything, like anything. You cannot leave this journey. You have to first accept that peacefully, and then you need to think that if I am keeping down the bonds, if I am keeping down the work, if I am maintaining a low vibration, my masculine is picking that up and he is doing the same. Now, is that our purpose? Is that our purpose? Ask yourself. Our purpose is actually union, mission work, life purpose. So we are actually losing sight of our purpose. The divine feminine all over the world is losing sight of their purpose. And you're thinking, oh, this happened, he went there, he went here with a karmic partner. And I have highlighted all that in my videos, how you're feeling, or how he's feeling. But the point is, we are not working towards our outcome. If we are not working towards our outcome, how do we want to achieve it? Our vibration is very low. We are not wanting to walk away in person. We are not wanting to do any more inner work or any more healings, that are required. The wounds are still there. When the union hasn't happened yet, when the union hasn't happened, that the first diagnosis is the healing is not there. Yes, there might be 25%, 50% healing, but there are still remnants of healing that nobody has located in your energy body, meaning a spiritual master hasn't located that in your energy body, and you have not been able to work on that. Ignorance. You're ignorant that that part is also there yet. Meaning, it's not like you're ignorant about healings, but you're ignorant about that specific healing that is blocking both of you from coming together. Now, that could be a sacral healing for some people, that could be an ancestral healing for some people, that could be a mother healing for some people, but you can only know that if you work with a spiritual master. And you are most welcome to work with me. I do a lot of inner work. In fact, I do more inner work than I do readings with people. And I love my style because I've utilized my style practically on my own union, and it has given me many results, So I am really very proud of the way I work, to put it very honestly, and you're more than welcome to come and talk, email me, regarding inner work. I will give you the whole procedure, of course, So this is what he's feeling, and the universe is not very happy with the divine feminine. Now, that's another part that the feminine is looking back, lurking towards the past, that if this happened in the past, like, sometimes we say the past is the most beneficial indicator that will show you what the future is going to be like, but not on the twin journey. The twin journey is not like that. This is for other practical worldly purposes, that you look at the past and then you find out what the future is going to be, or those are indicators that how the person is going to behave in the future. But the masculine is also changing the way you are changing day by day, year by year. And many of you, just take my statement, put it on yourself. Have you noticed that this year was better than the last year for you in many areas of your life? Have you noticed that what you were 2 years back, you're not now, you are a better version? So similarly, the masculine is also increasing. But you, feminine, most of the feminines have had 20 or 30 lifetimes, or at least 15 lifetimes, past lifetimes. But the masculine, most of the divine masculines, they have had 5, 7 or 8 lifetimes only. So in front of you, he's a child. He's a child in front of you. That is why, if you would have noticed, when I did the first masculine channeling lately, with the boy in the red shirt as a thumbnail, why did I put a young boy in the thumbnail? Think about it. I did not disclose it back then. So in front of you, not that he's a young boy in the literal sense, or he is stupid or something, but in front of you, you are the divine feminine, the goddess who has been given a purpose of leading this journey. In front of you, he's a speck. Now, this doesn't go out to disrespect any of the divine masculines. They are awesome, perfect, loving beings. But in front of the divine feminine, they are a speck. He's a child version of your knowledge, and now we don't have to focus on his child version, but we have to focus that as you are growing, he is also growing. But the rate of growth, you are growing from 50 years to 68 years, and he is growing from 15 years to 25 years. That much difference is there. So you have to take it with a grain of salt and keep working on this journey. First and foremost, spirit is telling me you have to work on your point of attraction. Whatever you emit out, that you are getting back. If you keep saying to yourself, keep saying to your friends, and you keep affirming, you go on lunches and stuff, and you keep saying, oh, he is not contacting me, he has not contacted me. I sent him this message, I gave him these flowers, nothing, no response back, he's not responding. And how come a person doesn't respond for 1 year? If you keep saying that, you are attracting that again and again. If you keep saying, I haven't heard from him from 1 month, for another next month, you're not going to hear from him. Being very straight about it, like I always am. If you say, oh, you know, I sent him a very long emotional message asking him about his feelings and I haven't heard anything back from him. When you say, I haven't heard anything back from him, the universe catches that and the universe sends that back to you. Let her not hear back from him. And that happens. And then you wonder, how come this is happening? How come the communication hasn't happened from 1 year? Surprised? Don't be. Work on it. Change your point of attraction. I know, going from sadness, despair, disappointment, first you will have to go into anger and resentment, and then only you will have to move to peace, happiness and everything. You cannot make a jump. And for this you can listen to Abraham Hicks videos and how like you cannot make a jump. It's not like one day you are in total despair and disillusionment and you can just spring out of your bed and just start dancing. That won't happen. First you will get out of bed, you will start thinking and start doing your daily life activities like brushing your teeth and stuff, you know. For many people, they're not even being able to do that. They're in so much sadness. Let me tell you, this is not a joke. This is a serious journey. That is why my motto is always be serious and learn from me. You know, if you're not serious, you can't be doing it. So many of the feminines will have to take it step by step, get out of your bed for 3-4 days, just do the basic activities, brushing your teeth, washing your face, taking a bath, and slowly build up your vibration again. Go into anger, resentment, and for few days, for 10 days, you will just feel angry towards him, and then you will build up more and more. You will release that anger, and then it will build up more and more, and you will reach happiness and a loving state towards him, and then you will resume the work again. And I am being shown the same is happening with him. Even if he keeps down his wands, he will take a bit of rest, and I see him sitting like this, keeping the wands like this. These are the wands he's carrying, all of them, all 10 of them. Just imagine that on my head. Then he's keeping them like, if she's not doing anything, I'm not doing anything. And then he's like sitting on a block. They're showing me a scared block on the side of the road. He's sitting there. Now this is not literally, he's not literally sitting on the side of the road, and he's okay, fine. And then after a few days, he's going to get out of those energies too, and he's going to pick up, okay, you know, let me work, you know, ultimately she's my future wife, ultimately she's the one, you know. So this is happening with the current energies, folks. This is what he's feeling. So don't let your divine masculine go into disappointment and you know, leaving the journey temporarily, because who is it going to be non-beneficial for? Ultimately both of us, you know, both of us. In ego or in resentment, if you take a break of 15 days or 20 days and then he does the same, and we keep doing these break cycles again and again and again, you know, ultimately we are delaying our own union within and union with him. So keep working on it. I know it is not very easy, but you have to keep going, keep it moving, keep going, and good luck. And contact me for inner work, and contact me for any further inner work list. I provide a list first and then I start with the inner work with the client. So contact me for that, and I hope you found this valuable. Thank you so much.